All right, good evening, stock stars and traders. Okay, today I'm going to recap the trading day for the cubes. As always, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment on the videos, and share with your family, friends, and other traders. As always, my videos are for educational purposes only. This is not investment advice. So let's get to it. In my last video, we talked about the first 30 minutes of the market. You know, buyers and sellers are actively trading, and I told you that stock prices are usually set during the first 30 minutes of the market. Our profit strategy never changes, okay? We select our option 8 to 10 days out. We select a strike price with a delta of a 0.25 or higher. And all we need is for our stock price to move at least $1 in order to get our quarter. We sell our option at a quarter above where we got in at. Remember the best times to trade: 9:45 to 10:50, 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and 10 o'clock to 11:30. I tell you, opportunities appear here sometimes. Well, today was the day. I am so excited about today's trading day. All the things that I teach you in investments happen today. This morning, the market opened up at 376.95. Okay, it was a gap up. We had a 72-cent gap up. After a fresh crossover, a fresh 20 crossover to the upside, to the 200. Okay, my 200 is the red, my 20 is the blue. So you had a fresh crossover, 20 over the 200, and it gapped up 72 cents. For the first 30 minutes, price went up for the first 30 minutes, and it made a new high, the high of the day, 378.91. Gave you a price mark. Okay. And it pulled back. It didn't pull back to the low of the day, nor did it fill this gap here. It pulled back right above where it opened. Okay, remember I said price is not exact. Support and resistance is not an exact number, it's an area. So it pulled back into the support area. And then we got a bounce. We got a price mark, 377.29. You got green candles, and you broke above that 20. Your entry was above this 20. Now, we know already that, because we can look to the left. Remember, I always told you to look to the left to see what's going on and to give you an idea of what the stock could possibly do if you look to the left. So if you look to the left, what was the high of the day? The high of the day was 378.91. So once price got back up into that 378.91 area, you should have been looking to get out of your option at that time, which that was enough price movement to make your quarter. Right around 377.75 up to 378.91. You could have made your quarter in that move there. So you should have been ready to get out at 378.91. So when it hit a new high and made a new high of the day at 379.25, you should, that shouldn't have been a shock to you, because you should have already had your finger on the trigger ready to get out, or been out already by the time it gave you this price mark right here. And remember, I said it's always good to get out in the momentum of the run, not trying to peg tops and bottoms. So once it made this new high of the day at 379.25, it pulled back again towards that 20. And then it gave us a price mark at 378.51. And it did the exact same thing that it did around 11 o'clock. It started trading above that 20. So you could have easily entered here after this price mark here and rolled price up again to another new high of 379.82. And price did the exact same thing. It came back down below this 20, gave you a price mark, and then went right back up to the 20, and then gave us another new high at 380.47. And then when it pulled back at the 380.47, it pulled back, went back up to the 20. But what it didn't do this time at the 20, as it never started trading above the 20. It gave us a price mark and came back down again. So that tells me that the ride is over. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the ride.
Mm-hmm. That's the end of the ride.
But this had everything that we talked about. It had the gap up. It had the first 30-minute high low. It broke out of the 30-minute high. And after it broke out the 30-minute high, it gave you a new high at 379.25. Then it gave you a second high of 379.82. And then it gave you the final high of the day at 380.47.
Yep.
And if you look at where this 200 is right now, the 200 is at 378.91. What a coincidence. What's that 30-minute high? 378.91. So today was an epic trading day. Lots of profits to be made if you did trade. So any questions, comments?
Nope, no questions. No
All
comment.
right. Okay. All right. That's the end of the video.